mentioned earlier that you were surprised to get papers that you were being sued.
Yes, because Mr. Blanchard told me that once I got on my feet and got a job, then we would initiate a payment plan.
Was this after he had been hitting you up pretty consistently asking you for his money?
With the original $500, he did serve me papers, and it was Thanksgiving time that I received papers for that lawsuit. He ended up dismissing that lawsuit at the time.
She didn't show up to court, so I dismissed it.
Okay.
She ghosted me, basically. I even tried to send her a message that said, okay, I'll take a smaller amount for right now. I'm trying to work something out. Anything, talk to me. That's what I was telling her. All you had to do
Why
was
didn't you communicate with him then? Just to kind of get him off your back.
One, I was in a bad mental state at the time. I was in a bad place, and him constantly sending me messages, commenting on my Facebook post. It was just
What was he saying in the comments?
I had mentioned, I believe it was around September, I had got COVID. And I had put on my Facebook, you know, it's the first time I'd gotten COVID since all this started. And he was like, well, we should have discussed that like an adult.
You put that in the comments?
Yeah, probably. Cause I don't ghost me. It was like she had no reason to. She had no real, like if you're borrowing money.
That's plenty of reason if you're gonna be under. I'd have blocked him from.
No, I mean it wasn't derogatory, so it was like.
Yeah, but that's personal business if you're kind of putting it out there.
Well, I didn't really say anything
out.
too personal. I just told her to contact me. Like I need you to say something. Just let me know what's going on.
Okay.
Because I had no idea what was really going on.
So how much do you think you owe him?
I acknowledge the $500. I acknowledge this as far as the tow fees, the impound lot fees. Yes, I acknowledge that. However, what I'm questioning is the car repairs. He's never shown me an invoice to say this is what they did, this is how much it cost. It's all cash out.
If he showed it to you, then you...
If he showed it to me, however, Mr. Blanchard has a tendency to pad numbers. I'll give you an instance. He had a break-in of his apartment, lost a bunch of his merchandise. He was like, yeah, I told the insurance company I had $2,500 in jewelry in my safe, but it was only a broken watch. So he has a tendency to pad numbers to get more money.
Okay, that's one instance. You say
that's one instance. He told me another time about doing the same thing with car insurance, but I don't know the details of that.
Well, you're gonna call him out like that when he's here doing you a solid.
I didn't ask for him to help me with the car at that time. He said, I will help you. He said, also, we're gonna renegotiate that $500, so when you get a job, when you get on your feet, we can make a payment plan.
So after you went through all of this, Mr. Blanchard, the transactions in February are like $3 at a time, many of them. So why was it coming in such small drabs?
It was because she needed, it was either she was $3 short for this or $2 short for that, and it was just the little amounts, and I just added it to the amounts that she originally asked me for at that time.
So, Ms. Sapp, that must have been because you told him you needed it.
Because my hotel ranged from 72 to 90-something a night. And there were times where I was a few dollars short in order for me to pay for that night.
So you would let him know that, and he would give you the balance so you could remain there for the evening?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and open this up to my colleagues.
I don't have any more questions.
I don't either.
We're going to excuse the parties while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both very much.
This courtroom is now in recess, so we'll have you wait outside the courtroom doors.
I think, based on the evidence here, I think the plaintiff has met his burden of proof. He helped her when she needed it.
Yeah.
And he was always there for her.
Yeah, I definitely think he was helpful, for sure.
Yeah, my only concern initially was the series of very, very small transactions, but they explained that. It was night by night for her to be able to remain in the motel. So I think that it makes sense that those were expected to be repaid too.
Great. So we have a verdict.
We do.
It's in favor of the plaintiff for $1,896.